morning, dear students. I am Ms. Navida Sheikh from Brahan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's session, we'll be learning something new and interesting from a science textbook. So let's get started. Good morning, dear students. I am Mrs. Navida Sheikh from MCGM virtual class. I welcome all my dear students to another and interesting session. In today's class, we'll be learning a very interesting chapter from your EVS textbook. Now, this chapter is the name is The Environment and Us. Now, this is a very important chapter because this will help you understand about the environment. What is the meaning of environment? The place where you live, the things that are around us, and why this environment is important to us. Okay, so let's get started and learn this chapter, that is The Environment and Us. Now, if you look at this picture, you will find that there are various types of animals, birds, insects, rivers, trees. Alright. Now, all these things are coming under our environment. Everything that you see in this picture, including us, everything is important, whether it is living thing or non-living thing. So, forest life and people and animals, everything is important to our environment in order to maintain a proper balance. Now, everything surrounding us and affecting us is called an environment. It's called our environment. The things around us, if you see in this picture, you can see that there is a sun, there are trees, there are animals, there are birds, there are different types of things. You can see grass also, you can see sand also, soil also. Now, everything is important here. Air is there. Now all the things that you see in this picture is comprising all together or collectively is called as an environment. So the biotic components, that is the living things that are there here, those are animals and plants, and abiotic components, that is the non-living things like soil, air, water and sunshine. These are all non-living things and called as abiotic components, and this all together is called as an environment. Now here, as I told you, sunlight, trees are living things, but sunlight, air, land, these are non-living things, but they are extremely important for the survival of all the living things. Means हमें जीने के लिए, for our life to exist, you need all these components. हम लोगों को air की भी ज़रूरत है because you get oxygen. हम लोगों को ज़मीन की ज़रूरत है because plants require soil or sand to support themselves, get nutrients from it, right? Sunlight important है ताकि हम लोगों को heat मिल सके, plants को chlorophyll photosynthesis करने के लिए ताकत मिल सके. So all these things, whether living or non-living thing, which are naturally occurring in our environment, are very important to us. Now suppose if you cut down these forests and if you cut down the trees, you can see a vast difference between the previous image and this image. आप लोगों ने जो इससे पहले image देखे थे वो was looking so nice, so beautiful. Whereas if you see this picture, it is quite disturbing because you cannot see, it is not that attractive, it is not beautiful. Now, why do you think that? Because the trees that are there, the forest that was there here in this place has been cut down. The cutting down of trees is called as deforestation. Now, many a times this happens that lands are required for building, for construction of road, railways, for making buildings. Okay, so trees and forests are being cut down on a large scale. Now, if you have seen the very first picture, you have seen that there are animals which live in this forest. Now, if the animals, if the trees are not there, there is a very much disturbance in that particular region. ठीक है, अगर हमारा घर हमसे ले लिया जाएगा, अगर हमारा घर तोड़ दिया जाएगा तो हम लोग कहाँ जाएंगे? Yes or no? So it is very drastic change for all the animals and birds and insects which live in that particular region. So deforestation, this is the population of the world is now close to 600 crore. Man is developing new technology to meet the needs of all these people and is using up more and more land and water resources for this purpose. Open spaces are required on a very large scale for agriculture, housing, industry, and for building roads and railways. Forests are cut down to make place for them. As I told you कि फॉरेस्ट को कट किया जाता है और इससे जो लैंड का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है फॉर बिल्डिंग हाउसिंग एरियाज, फॉर एग्रीकल्चर, फॉर मेकिंग ह्यूज इंडस्ट्रीज, रोड्स बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं, वो जगह को रेलवेज बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. And apart from that, the wood that is obtained is also used for making buildings for various other purposes. Okay. So here you can see after the forest being cut down, it is affecting the environment in a very drastic way, and people who are living in that vicinity get disturbed. Even the animals which are living there, their life gets disturbed. Now, as I told you that roads, people population is increasing day by day, and in order to fulfill their needs, हमारी जो basic needs है, हम लोगों को traveling के लिए एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाने के लिए roads की ज़रूरत होती है, railways की ज़रूरत होती है, तो उसके लिए भी forest को cut किया जाता है ताकि हम लोगों को traveling हमारी आसान हो सके. So that is also one of the reason for deforestation. For building houses, here you can see बहुत सारे फॉरेस्ट एरियाज को कट कर दिया जाता है in order to build to make such type of colonies and housing societies. The environment provides shelter to different kinds of living things. There are many types of plants in forest. Birds build their nest in the trees. Animals like the bear, deer, monkey, elephant, tiger all live in the forest. That is, they find shelter in a forest. All their needs are met in the forest. If forests are reduced, biodiversity also gets depleted. Now, as you can see here, if there are no forests, where will these monkeys and the elephants survive? Okay, they need food, they build their houses in those regions, and if their houses are burned, where do you expect them to go? ठीक है, तो इससे उन लोगों को बहुत सारे जानवर ऐसे ही मर जाते हैं because they do not have a proper house to survive. ठीक है, तो वो लोग इधर उधर जाकर like if you can see this elephant, if this elephant is crossing the railway track and if suppose there's a train which is coming and it hits the elephant, there is a chances that the elephant might die. Okay, so like that there are many animals and birds and insects, they become homeless, and then there is a huge reduction in the forest life. The animals which are living there, their number reduces. Here you can see as the forest life is disturbed, you can see the animals move on to the streets. Here you can see the deers, they are roaming on the street because they do not have their proper forest life to survive there and hide there and live over there. Here in this picture also you can see this leopard who has been spotted living in a Mumbai city, okay, urban Mumbai city, where you can see many people living, and it is roaming around because again there is earlier in this year you must have heard about, last year you have heard about the RA colony, and there were animals which are living there because there was a huge number of trees which have been cut down now, and due to that animals which are living over there taking shelter in that region are now roaming around in the human vicinities where the humans are living, and they coexist there. And you must have heard many a times in news also कि एक leopard मिला था एक swimming pool के पास में दिखाई दिया था. Okay, so this all news we tend to hear because of deforestation. Here also you can have a look at how these animals are seen near the vicinity. Humans where we are living in those regions, you can see them. Okay. Because of cutting down of the tree, there is one more problem that occurs, that is soil erosion. Now, if you see in the very first picture, you can see that there are huge number of trees on the mountain, right? And beneath there, below that, you can see that there's a village where you can see people living and animals are roaming, grazing on the land. And if it is raining, what will happen is because of the plants, because of the trees which are there, उसके जो roots है वो soil को hold करके रखते हैं. Okay, the soil, the trees hold the soil and it doesn't allow the soil to move in a downward position direction because of the rainfall. But if the trees have been cut down, जो second picture है जिसके अंदर trees को cut कर दिया गया है, अब वहां पर कोई support system नहीं है soil के लिए. ठीक है, soil को कोई hold नहीं कर रहा है और वो land directly expose हो गई है to the rainfall. Now, because of the deforestation of that particular region, now when it rains, you will see that this entire village which was there, animals which were there, it has fully submerged in water. This is all because of deforestation. So how it is affecting the animals, it is also affecting the humans. So it is very a dangerous situation, and we should see to it that we do not cut down any trees. It could also lead to floods because of soil erosion. The land doesn't hold a proper amount of water, and because of that also the region gets flooded. अगर deforestation होता है तो one more reason is this. It could lead to this condition also. Let us understand about pollution. How this pollution is also affecting our environment. Now we have learned that environment के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें जैसे कि biotic things like animals, plants सब ज़रूरी है. Same way non-living components like water, air, this is also important. ठीक है, और अगर ये सारी चीज़ें भी अगर खराब हो जाती है तो ये भी affect करेगी हमारी और animals की health पे. Let us see that. Wastewater, which is given out from factories into their surroundings, if water from such polluted sources keeps soaking into the soil becomes infertile. Now you can see the water which is coming from our house, from the industries, from the factories, everything is let into the nearby vicinity. अब जब ये पानी हमारे नॉर्मल पानी से मिलता है और वो रीजन अगर सॉइल अगर सैंड है एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड है आसपास में तो उससे वो सैंड भी सॉइल भी इनफर्टाइल हो जाता है. दैट मीन्स वहाँ पर अगर कोई प्लांट ग्रो करना चाहे तो ग्रो नहीं होगा सही तरीके से. ठीक है, सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द रीजन ऑफ पोल्यूशन. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are used on a large scale for agriculture. They sweep into the soil or finally flow into rivers with rainwater. Due to several such reasons, water and soil gets polluted. This is dangerous for the plants and animals there. Their number reduces and eventually they die out altogether. That is, they become extinct. Extinct मतलब खत्म हो जाना, ठीक है? If I have one mango tree in the entire world, there is a chance that अगर हम लोग ये ट्री को कट कर देंगे और वो मैंगो भी नहीं है हमारे पास में टू रिप्रोड्यूस इट, तो क्या होगा, वो मैंगो की ट्री हमेशा के लिए हमारे अर्थ पे से खत्म हो जाएगी. सेम वे देयर आर डिफरेंट एनिमल्स एंड देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्लांट्स which die because of the chemical fertilizers which are being added into the soil, into the water. Okay, and because of that उनका जो number है, number of animals, like we are learning about tigers nowadays कि tigers are on the verge of extinction. मतलब ये टाइगर अभी थोड़े ही नंबर प्रेजेंट है हमारे अर्थ पे. अगर इससे सही से ख्याल नहीं रखा जाएगा तो ये खत्म हो जाएंगे, ये पूरी तरीके से पूरी दुनिया पे से खत्म हो जाएंगे. So that is the meaning of extinct. Okay. Here also you can see how oil spread is done here. Okay, so this oil or chemicals which are let into the oceans, you can see this how much it is spread, and that is causing oil pollution. So birds, animals which are going into this such kind of water, their entire body gets covered in oil, and that is very much dangerous for these animals as well. Now we come on to the next step of pollution, that is air pollution. Air is also very important for all the living things, and air maintains the temperature of our earth. Okay, so remember that. और जब ये चीज इफेक्ट करती है हमारी हेल्थ पे, वो किस तरीके से इफेक्ट करती है, लेट अस सी दैट. On one hand, tremendous quantities of carbon dioxide enters the air due to burning of fuels. बहुत सारे, जैसे कि हमारी व्हीकल्स के अंदर फ्यूल्स जब बर्न होता है तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस रिलीज होती है. On the other hand, due to large-scale deforestation, the number of trees available for absorbing this carbon dioxide is dwindling. मतलब these carbon dioxide which is released from the vehicles, from burning of the fuels, ये क्या कौन absorb करता है? Trees. और deforestation की वजह से trees भी खत्म हो जाती है. अगर trees खत्म हो जाएगी तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कौन absorb करेगा? And that results in more amount of carbon dioxide in our environment. Okay, so as a result of this, the proportion carbon dioxide in the air is rising continuously. When the proportion of carbon dioxide in the air rises, it leads to rise in temperature. मैंने बोली थी आप लोगों को स्टार्टिंग में कि air is very important. It helps in maintaining our temperature because all the components which are there, if they are in a proper proportion, तो सारा हमारा टेम्परेचर बराबर रहेगा. मगर अगर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस इंक्रीज हो जाता है तो it makes rise in the temperature. So we see such a temperature rise in all parts of the world. Apart from that, we also see that the tree, it also destroys the plants. Here you can see the difference in the color of the leaves because of pollution. One more picture of how air pollution is affecting the plants and their leaves. Besides this, when fuels are burnt in vehicles, they give out certain poisonous gases as well as smoke. Industries also let out some poisonous gases in the air. This leads to air pollution on a very large scale. And as I told you, because of air pollution, the level of carbon dioxide increases and this leads to global warming, means the temperature of our earth increases and it leads to global warming. Because of global warming, the glaciers are melting at the North Pole and the water levels are rising. This could lead to rise in the water levels nearby. हमारी जो city मुंबई है, हम लोग सीधा बहुत करीब है पानी से, and if there is rise in the water level, obviously it will affect the cities and the villages which are there near the seas and the oceans. So we have seen that cutting down the trees, it is going to affect our environment. And if you can see this in this picture, जो industries है, if they are letting out harmful and poisonous gases into the environment, this also leads to air pollution. जब ये इंडस्ट्रीज वगैरह जो भी है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस रिलीज करते हैं, अगर प्लांट्स रहते तो वो अब्जॉर्ब कर लेते and they would prepare their food with the help of carbon dioxide gas. But because there are less number of trees present, what will happen? The amount of carbon dioxide will increase and ultimately the temperature of the earth will increase and it will lead to many more difficulties in our environment. So with this, I hope you have understood the importance of environment and if there is the living components and the non-living components, how both are affecting each other and how both are responsible for the proper living of the living organisms. हम सारे organisms को अच्छी तरीके से survive करने के लिए दोनों चीज़ों की ज़रूरत है, बायोटिक components की भी और abiotic components की भी. और अगर ये दोनों चीज़ें नहीं मिलती है तो what will happen? It will lead to various problems in our environment. Okay, so I hope with this part of the chapter is quite clear to all of you. We haven't completed this chapter, we have just completed a part of it. In the next coming video, we'll be learning the next part of it. I hope this session is quite useful to you. If you have any doubts and queries, you can ask me in the comment sections. We'll try and answer it. Till then, thank you. If you like the session, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can share and view the videos that we had today for you. And please do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you remain updated with all the latest videos that we'll be making for our dear students.
this session was quite useful to you. In the next coming period, we'll learn something new and interesting. Till then, thank you.